This is Awesome John 22 coming at you today with another review. This time we are taking a look at another Age of Extinction figure, the Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Voyager class Evasion mode Optimus Prime, or as I like to call him, G1 Prime in the movieverse, because that's pretty much what he is. As usual, we're going to start by taking a look at his alternate mode. So we're going to get him transformed up through the power of jump cuts. And here we are with Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, and you can see immediately what this is. I'm going to pick it up, bring it a little closer to the camera. This is G1 Optimus Prime in all of his flat-nosed semi-truck glory, removing his space shotgun, which he stole from Megatron. Get a good look at that real quick. He stole from Megatron after using it to blow off Megatron's head, or whatever he did to kill him in the third movie. I don't know. I don't remember. It was cool though. I remember that. But yeah. Anyway, removing his giant space gun, you can see the profile of this thing is almost dead on G1 Optimus Prime. It's like finally Michael Bay did something for Transformers collectors. I mean, yeah, he probably didn't design this himself, but I'm sure he had creative input and said, hey, let's make his evasion mode the one from the old cartoon show. And yeah, he only has the one smokestack, and they probably could have fit another one over here without much problem, but I don't mind. It still looks really cool. Definitely newer looking than the one we're going to see in the movie. The one in the movie is all faded and bleh, and it still has like flame designs on it and stuff, like the other movieverse primes. But this is just beautiful, and I love this. This is so freaking great. And I tried to find my G1 reissue Optimus Prime that I've got packed away somewhere to show you, but I couldn't. But take my word for it. This guy is almost the exact same size in vehicle mode as his G1 counterpart. Stands about twice the height of him in robot mode, but in vehicle mode, he is about the exact same size. And I don't know if that was intentional or if it was just a happy accident, but I love it. I love this thing. I love the look of the vehicle. I love the transformation. I think the robot looks great. I think the paint, especially in vehicle mode, looks great. Robot mode, it's okay. In vehicle mode, it looks absolutely great. And I'm gonna gush a lot, guys. I apologize. And a few complaints I do have is there are some very visible screws in the top there, as well as an open hole, which is for the gun, but it's dumb. I actually did think, this is worth noting, I actually did think I was actually gonna get to show you guys a missile firing gimmick, because this guy's new and I had the missile. And literally just now, before starting the review, I lost the missile. So I can't show you. I'm sorry. But it's a spring-loaded missile. It flies pretty far. Moving on to transformation, to avoid that bit of embarrassment. First of all, I like to come up here and loosen his wheels. There's a great trick with these wheels. I'll show you in robot mode. Then we're going to take this whole bit and just fold everything out and make it all straight. And you can see there we've got movie Optimus Prime's legs are pretty much just there now, where there used to be a trailer hitch. Next we're going to come up here and we're going to separate these panels from the little tabs inside, and come here, lift this up, and just kind of finagle this whole area forward, like so. See, there's his head peeking out, showing high. We're going to come here. How do I want to do this? Let's bring these out, these panels in the back with the robot mode chest on them. Let's bring those out first, and then come here. This is tricky. This is all tricky. Come here, bring these out, bring this up, bring this forward all the way, and you're going to have to kind of move stuff as you go. Like I said, it's pretty tricky. Do the same thing over here, bring this back, bring this forward, there you go. Now we're going to rotate this all the way around, bringing his head up top. And we're going to fold these so that they're straight out. Fold this up. Rotate all of this around like so. And then we're going to come here. We're going to fold these up, giving his little robot mode smokestacks. We're going to bring this up, and it's going to go, let's see, over everything else, like so. This is weird from behind the camera, guys. And you can see tabs, peg holes. Bring that in. It doesn't actually like secure anything yet. We're getting there. I'm going to bring this down like so. And bring these chest pieces in place. And it's actually the chest pieces that kind of seal everything into place there. And we're going to move his arms out of the way. And then bring these bits down like so. And then position his arms however you like. Bring his legs down. And bring the camera up. There we have Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. And as you can see, he is effectively movie Optimus Prime with G1 Optimus Prime's colors. And straighten him up a little bit better for you. The trick I wanted to show you with these wheels, these are the front wheels from his vehicle mode, is that they fold all the way out, giving you full range of motion at the hips, while never actually looking like they're separate from the vehicle, as long as it's done right. And I absolutely love that. You can see familiar detailing. Like this whole area is the same as on other versions of this character. His arms have a very similar shape. His legs are definitely the same. Bring these forward. His legs are definitely the same. But as you will see with a lot of these figures from this line, this thing suffers a lot from lack of paint applications, especially in just one mode or the other. Like Voyager class Galvatron looks like he's going to be the same way if I ever find him anywhere. He looks like he's got great paint in his vehicle mode, but his robot mode, it just seems like the paint apps are like half done. And it feels kind of the same way here. Like the box art shows like silver on the arms, and if I'm not mistaken, additional silver on parts of the chest and stuff. And it just looks quite a bit better than this. And not that this looks bad. Don't get me wrong, this looks amazing. I love this so much. I think it looks great. Because I don't mind the design of Optimus Prime in the movies. I think he looks fantastic. It's a great, grittier, more updated, more realistic look for the character. But seeing seeing that version of Optimus Prime transform from the original Optimus Prime that I grew up with is just, it's a superb experience for me. Articulation-wise, he has these transformation joints, which look kind of like you're breaking the arm, but it allows you to straighten them out all the way. And they act as elbows. He has ratchets, actually, in his shoulders. Full 360 at the shoulder. I showed you the hip. Really stiff knees. And a little bit of foot movement. You can see his footsies move. And rotation, which is almost the stiffest joint I've ever seen on a Transformer. There have been worse ones, but it's pretty freaking stiff. I don't mess with it very often. But yeah, his head's a little weird. He has this odd, bring it closer to the camera, this odd neck joint. If you leave it back all the way in the position you would expect it to be, his head doesn't really move. But if you bring it up just a little bit, his head can move a lot further. Look up, you can look down into his own chest. Overall, it's a little weird, but it's functional, and I think it works perfectly fine. I'm probably going to take some time to add some paint apps to this guy myself. Didn't do that before the review this time because I'm trying this thing where I don't mod figures before I review them because it confuses people. Does he have... Yeah, he has waist articulation too, which is completely superfluous. He does not need it for transformation, and I love it. It's completely unnecessary, and yet they gave it to him anyway. He can hold his gun. I should say Megatron's gun, which... Actually, let me point this out real quick. There are these little tabs here that don't seem to serve any purpose. But if you have the Voyager class Dark of the Moon Megatron, those will actually let him hold this gun, and that's just a great touch. I love that. But yeah, that's him in his robot mode. I think he looks great. I actually am of the opinion that this is, at least so far, and probably will be overall, the best figure that we've gotten and probably will get from the Age of Extinction toy line. Best toy from the Age of Extinction toy line. It's got some fantastic engineering in it. Transformation's great, detail's great, posability's great, the aesthetics are great. It's G1 Optimus Prime in the movieverse. It's everything that Transformers figure collectors have been asking for throughout these 4 movies, and I cannot get enough of it. It's going to be, from this point forward, a centerpiece in my collection, and it should be in yours too. If you love Optimus Prime, if you think he's a great character, there is absolutely no reason for you not to get this figure. It is a brilliant figure, and it is certainly worth the price tag of a Voyager class figure to pick it up. Showing a couple of size comparisons here. Here we have him with a deluxe class figure from the same line. And here we have him with a leader class figure from the same line. So bringing the camera up a bit, you can see he is like exactly in the mid-range there. He's exactly the height you would expect him to be. These figures are a bit smaller than previous figures of their size class, as tends to be the trend nowadays. When releasing figures, they tend to get smaller. But I think his size works out perfectly fine. And overall, he's just a great toy. He is a great toy that is certainly worth picking up and adding to your collection. There's no other way around it. He's just good. And I wholeheartedly recommend this toy. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this review. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined. In the description down below is a link to my blog as well as to my collection video. Check out that video. If you see anything you'd like me to review, let me know and I'll see what I can do. This has been Awesome John 22, and I will talk to you guys later.